My name is Tavares Bruin, one of the founders of Street2ivy. Street2ivy is an online marketplace dedicated to improving communities by supporting the creation and growth of small businesses. All of the founders of Street2ivy come from humble beginnings. We've all faced our personal challenges. We've all had to overcome many roadblocks to get to where we are professionally. I come from a family where both of my parents had very little, if any, formal education. Most of my childhood, we lived in poverty. Not only that, based on our circumstance, we were always being told that our options were limited. Now, in no way do I blame my parents for how we grew up, because I know they worked very hard and they did the best they could with what they had. We lived in a poor community. There was a lot of crime and hopelessness. And in fact, many of my childhood friends never reached their goals of success. They never received a solid education, a chance to travel, built their own businesses. And like so many people in that situation, they gave into the hopelessness of their environment. For me, I was lucky. I met the right people, had great mentors, people who poured into my life and helped me to believe that I can have a vision that's bigger than my current circumstances. They helped me to dream big. And I learned that through hard work, I could be more than the environment that I see in front of me. So with that support, I went on to college, ultimately graduated from law school. I worked for Fortune 50 companies. And it was while working as a corporate attorney, I developed a real passion for business. So I decided to go to business school. It was one day when I was sitting in business school at Cornell, reflecting on my journey, thinking about the great things that were done for me to be there. I had a really strong sense that I wanted to give back. And at the time, we were in our corporate social responsibility course learning how businesses can have a positive impact on the community and turn them into thriving places. And it made me think about the community I grew up in and how things could have been different. And it occurred to me that in the community I grew up in, we had very little, if any, small businesses. Most people worked for companies that had operations outside of our community. Those companies had no real tie to the community, and they did very little to reinvest in the community. It was at that moment it hit me. It's time to give back, and Street2ivy was born. I knew how to help these communities reach their ivy to build a legacy. See, it's all about the small businesses and the small business owners. They're the pillar of the community. When we think about Street2ivy in the future, we think about a rallying point for socially conscious businesses and socially conscious consumers. A tribe of people who think outside the box, who create unique products that you can't get anywhere else, a tribe of people who support each other and who supports their community.